It has been mentioned many times that the source of Trump's money is likely to be Russian. His son Eric has been quoted as saying so going back years, and one only needs to pay some attention to Trump's behavior toward Vladimir Putin to suspect that something may be going on. Locality astrology, also known as astrocartography, considers what your life would be like if you had been born in different parts of the globe, but still at the exact same time of birth. The generally popular way of doing this involves looking at where planets rise and culminate throughout the globe so as to find these very important lines of influence. A more exact way is to simply cast the chart for any place on Earth and see what you find. In Trump's case, I would say if we want to know about his relationship to Russia, doing his birth chart for Moscow should just about do it. Isn't it amazing to see his Sun, Uranus, opposite Moon, together with those nodes, in what has to be considered his most important planetary alignment, showing up, cutting across the 2nd and 8th house of money and debt. Sun, always the big dog in any chart, and in his case, also the ruler of his New York ascendant, shows up in the 8th of borrowed money in Moscow. To add some criminal spice, we see Jupiter ruling the Moscow 2nd, while living in the 12th, together with Neptune, so the money can remain as hidden as possible. Mars, the planet that rises in New York, rules the Moscow ascendant, and is elevated in the 10th. Moscow is definitely good for this guy. His problem is, Neptune is now in a square to that 2nd, 8th house full moon for years. It doesn't stop challenging until 2024, so I'm betting this is going to become a big problem for him soon. Looking back, it's pretty clear the Moscow money tap was probably turned on in one way or another from the late 90s until 2012, the period Neptune went through Aquarius, because from there it can support both ends of the Sun-Moon opposition through sextile and trine. Once in Pisces, the trine to Mercury in 2015-2016 kept things going since Mercury rules the Moscow 8th. But an astrologer should have warned Don the Con once he got into 2019. He was looking at a 5-year period during which there might be a pretty tough problem to sort through. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.